Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here and listening to my story today to honor and remember my beloved wife. Losing her has been the most profound and painful experience of my life, and there are days when the weight of her absence feels unbearable. I remember that black day with agonizing clarity, the day when she was suddenly taken from me. It was a day like any other, filled with the ordinary rhythms of life, until it was shattered by the news of her sudden, unexpected passing. Time seemed to stand still as the world around me blurred into a haze of shock and disbelief. In the immediate aftermath of her passing, I found myself in a state of deep shock and disbelief. Every corner of our home echoed with memories of her laughter, her kindness, her love. Nights were the hardest, as the silence grew louder, and the reality of her absence set in. I would lie awake, consumed by a grief so unbearable it felt like a physical weight on my chest. Some nights I just sat on the bed, smelling her jumpers and dresses. The mug she touched last remains where it lay when she used it for the last time. It has stayed where it was for countless days. Some days, while trying to distract myself and make myself busier, I hear her voice calling my name. When I look up, of course she isn't there, and I stare sadly for a moment into the emptiness. I don't want to hide the fact that I was thinking and questioning, why did he not take me first, because I was the one who was arrogant and the selfish. There were days I cried so uncontrollably I lost all sense of smell and taste. I was so weary from uncontrollable grief I felt so empty, like an empty box. There were days when I couldn't find the strength to get out of bed, when the simplest tasks felt insurmountable. The world outside moved on, but I was frozen in time, trapped in a cycle of sorrow and longing. The trauma of her loss seeped into every aspect of my life, making it difficult to breathe, to think, to live. Opening my heart and sharing my pain has been difficult, but it has also been a crucial part of my healing process. Through this vulnerability, I have found a sense of connection and understanding that has helped me navigate this dark time. It is my hope that by sharing my story with others who are facing similar struggles may find solace and hope. Thank you. Tears of the Rock Book. Aza, Mike and Senko Sensei. To encourage me to share my moments, and you expressed my story accurately and tenderly. My wife's memory is a guiding light, reminding me to live with the integrity and compassion she embodied. While her absence is a constant ache, her love remains a source of strength and inspiration. Today, as I celebrate her life, I want to thank people who surrounded me with your support and for helping to keep her memory alive. This makes me feel alive too, because I started to see that she may no longer be with us in person, but her spirit and the love we shared will continue to guide me. So, my dear listeners, love your loved ones for their simplest days and time, because when their chair is empty, you will feel like you are filled with a darkness and heaviness you cannot image. Take care of each other. Life is so short, shorter than you might think. The Tears of the Rock's book grabbed all the feelings I have had. It is pointful and reflected my story perfectly. If you have a chance, read my story from Tears of the Rock. It will bolster your mental health.